stalking. The same location they were stalking this morning, the fake sun over me at 8 o'clock, at the same wall. And this is where the fake sun is, and that's the entity that's stalking. Flying over my head by a small plane. That's what happened about 60 seconds ago. Ongoing systematic stalking by the Ontario National Airport and stalking by the City of Ontario. The Ontario Police Department. It's not a police department. They're being disbanded. This is the entity openly being demons. They're no longer secretly engaging in what is demonic activity. They're also no longer secretly engaging in what is targeting and furtherance of murder. They're doing it before the world, and they will be disbanded for it. This is the ongoing ceremonious outward demonstration of mental illness, pacing in a circle, flying over me while they are stalking. Doing so at what is 5:40 in the afternoon. Remember, the entity is keeping the fake sun aimed through the entrance of that library while I'm inside, while the people of the state are being demon stalking on behalf of the City of Ontario, including in the bathrooms. This is a sex offender that's also engaging in what is sexual violence and furtherance of murder and psychologically harmful and sexually violent conduct. This is what demons engage in. This is gang stalking. This is going on the internet as well. This is pursuant to the pattern of conduct. I want to be clear, Paul Leon's office is right down here where I captured the fake sun at 12:51 p.m. This is non-movement at the same exact 224 North Euclid Avenue. These are demons that are engaged in what is failed witchcraft. Okay, this is spiritual, what they're doing, and it is ineffective toward me. And this is the documentation, which is capturing what is also ineffective spiritual work. This is witchcraft that the demon possessed that are calling themselves a police department in the City of Ontario and the people of the state are engaging in. That's the significance of the demonic environment of a fake sun. Okay, this is P.O.C. The entities engaging, I want you to see where is those are indeed demons. This is targeting. This is absolutely impossible. This is speaking conclusion that there was any sun in any other state, let alone in any other city, on any other street, while the entity engages in this Aston entity. And that's mental illness exhibited while you're pacing over and also stalking in a helicopter and doing so maliciously as what's one that wants to appear as law enforcement when they're engaged in criminal surveillance and furtherance of murder. That malice is relevant to mental illness as well. It's relevant to that which is committed in furtherance of murder. These demons are engaged in what is monitoring. Monitoring is demonic. These are the demon possessed. They're being removed from the ability to conceal themselves as a police department. The gang stalking mayor is being removed from office. And this is the P.O.C. that Paul Leon is being removed from office for. He's fully aware of, and you will be held responsible and accountable for this public corruption of gang stalking and furtherance of murdering American citizens. This is P.O.C. It's 5:42 p.m. This is why Tracy Banks is going to federal prison. All right, this is the same street where her and Eric Spencer are stalking me under the fake sun, where the same City of Ontario is gang stalking. They're not ignorantly engaging in that. Nor did they ignorantly engage in kidnapping with that agency and criminal defamation with that agency. They're going to prison. So is Jason Isaac Fields. This is P.O.C. It is currently, by the way, 5:42 p.m. All right, in the same way that you're looking at what is impossible light, this is impossible light rapidly disappearing. None of that is sunlight. Environment when they're stalking at nightfall in what is impossible light, multiple shadows all over the ground. All right, that's engineer light, audible activity, crossing paths, stalking by demons, and this is the evidence that's going to be used for targeting domestic terrorists in the United States. Mike LORENZ is a stalker, keeping my vagina under surveillance, and so is Michael Gherkin. So is Alan D. Wapner. Everybody on the so-called Ontario board, everybody that's engaging on the so-called Ontario executive team. The City of Ontario is engaged in what is criminal surveillance and furtherance of murder. And their co-defendant, Tracy Banks, Jason Isaac Fields, Eric Corey Spencer, Tommy Allen Banks, Ariana Elena Lopez, Carrie Heberlin, Edwin Lamont Grant, Morgan Amanda Smith, anybody that sat in court lying on my character while they've been engaged in gang stalking, they're all going to federal prison, and so is every kidnapper of the Ontario police. Okay? They did so pursuant to this targeting system, and they miscalculated, thinking that any American citizen, let alone myself, the federal prosecutor, is going to be defamed so that you can use a fake conservatorship and criminal defamation, manufactured information regarding what are corrupt state actors that are not medical professional, not legitimate ones, don't have any relationship with me, targeting me in the same way that the City of Ontario is, in order to what is engaged in kidnapping, and that is ultimately in furtherance of murder. This is P.O.C. Wells Fargo is gang stalking. That's why the fake sun was over me this morning. They're engaged in what is public corruption while they're gang stalking on the roads and the highways, and they're stalking in plain sight, because that's what this is. And the entity is going to be disbanded for the corruption that the City of Ontario is engaging in concert with a corrupt police department that's entirely, absurdly, mentally ill. This is mental illness that is pervasive. Okay, and it's shared by the people of the state. It is currently 5:44 p.m. This is P.O.C. That's demonic pacing, just like they did in the helicopter. He's not walking to the trash can to dispose of something. He's a demon that's pacing with a communication device under the fake sun at 224 North Euclid Avenue, where the fake sun was present this morning. P.O.C. Gang stalking at Wells Fargo. P.O.C.